この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Modauzushi. We are on episode 4 and potentially 5 of MDZS. Last time on MDZS, Escape of Hand, tracking it down with that Compass of Evil, or wait, was that they were tracking the head? I don't actually remember at this point now. There was a snake monster, and Wei Wuxian hates dogs, and then gets taken in by his uncle, not real uncle, but other uncle, and aw, and it's sad. So off we go. Wending is still running around, being a ghosty zombie boy. Don't know what he's gonna be up to for right now. Jinling, the Jin guy, he sent up the signal, called in Zhang Chang, fuck, and who does not trust Mo Xuan Yu, pronunciation, does not trust Mo slash Wei Ying at all, and thinks he's a sneaky boy, because he is. He's got something to hide. And now we're going off and trying to figure out what the heck is going on in the world. So let's do it. I've got the episode 4, right? That's what I said. Yes, episode 4 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there can be found in the description, and timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version on YouTube, you are more than welcome to do so. Just get it ready, because the beep beep timer's coming right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn my volume down slightly. Thank you, Godong subs. It is appreciated. Okay. So, what are we up to? Cloud's Longing Arc, episode 4. Do not like dogs. Dogs are fast, though. Man-eating castle. So, fairy. Could be. Or it could be a wild goose chase. Cool misty backgrounds. Oh. Uh-oh. Something affecting your senses? Maze array. Leaf Buddy. We need a name for Leaf Buddy, considering how often he uses him. Let's go with Simon. Unclean realm? Go, Simon, go. Oh, shit, Simon. No, Simon, no. Yeah, what is this place? What are those things? Are they like huts? Buildings? Arf, arf. Oh, hi, Fairy. That's Fairy, right? Yeah. So he's probably inside somewhere. Just drags him along with. Ooh, Fairy's dragging them along with. What are you saying? Jinling fell down the well. That's piercing, yeah. Some spooky whispers. This place is not okay. I guess this is the man-eating castle. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Everywhere? Uh-oh. Cool. Why do I feel like those sconces are just gonna light themselves? Creep. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, it was him. Okay. Okay. That's less creepy. Slightly. A coffin. A crypt. Check for traps. Ah, check for traps! Okay. But that doesn't sound good. Ooh. Ooh. That's a cursed sword. That's a cursed sword. It's gonna start whispering, "Feed me. I need blood." Ooh, inquiry? Yeah. What knowledge? Okay, that has not happened before, has it? So they were brought here? Hmm. Some kind of spiritual something. What? Man-eating castle, eh? Ah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, something else. You might just find, oh, hi, plants. Okay. Well, that's awesome. I love the way the music started just a few beats before it actually started happening. As though they're chasing the mark. Can he leave? Oh. Oh. Safe? Okay. Seems safe. I hear you, fairy. Oh. Okay. Oh, stay together, yo. That's true, kinda. Oh. Is he here just as a spirit in a memory? Yeah. Taking the curse upon himself as he investigates the memory. That's interesting. Oh, wow. He is in the memory. Eh, he's alright. Yeah. A white lie. This scene again. I mean, you're kind of a dick. All right, peace. Oh. So he actually did care for her. Why the lie then? Oh, oh, big snake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, nice shot. Is that... No. No, that's the asshole who we met earlier. So we're finding out bits and pieces of this story. Hmm. Don't need it. Who needs it? You fucking what? Don't need it. That is pretty arrogant, but also you can back it up. He can back it up, though. Calm his heart. That was some subtle turning everything around. Lovely. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've seen that before. What the fuck happened? So has he removed the curse? But are you? Uh-oh. Fucking hell. You should not have split up. Hey, buddy. Or not buddy, as it were. He knows. He knows. He knows. Oh, Jesus, that was the whole episode? I was expecting a halfway point Cornetto commercial. Oh, he knows. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Ooh, there is a minute and a half left. Okay, that's maybe why it felt a little bit more short. So is this back then? Yeah. Or is this a Cornetto ad? Doesn't seem to be a Cornetto ad. Why have you been such a dick about it then? I don't understand, man. Oh, like this is cute, but I don't get it. Okay, so that's the end. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Point of massive confusion. Jin Jishuan, he's been a dick about her the entire time up until that point right there. Or actually until the other point where he walks away after we see this stuff. Loved your mom very much, and he's not lying, it seems. So why is he such a fucking asshole? I don't get it. Are you unwilling to be with me? Right, up until this moment right here. When he feels like, oh no, that's not what I want. What? Like, okay. From audience perspective, from my perspective at least, she's great, I love her. He's been a dick about her since the beginning. She's been great since the beginning. I don't get what his deal is. He now obviously likes her. Why has he been such an asshole about it? Is he just that ashamed of his feelings? If so, what the fuck, dude? Get your shit in order. If not, what the fuck, dude? Get your shit in order. You can't smack soup out of somebody's hand and make, like, call them a bitch for, like, for taking credit for other people's stuff when they're not doing that. And then just be like, yeah, but actually, I really have feelings for you. What? So, a little bit confused about his bullshit. Maybe we'll get an explanation later. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're supposed to infer something is going on with him emotionally, but I don't know what. Because it doesn't make sense. Sorry, had to rant about that for a moment. Just kind of had to. What? Okay, and then on a very, very different level of equally odd and fucked up what? Whoa. We go into this like memory deep dive via this curse, right? So if I'm reading this correctly, he begins to extract the curse from him, and in doing so is forced into his memories as like a specter, but he can interact with him. Kid's getting made fun of because his mom was no good, even though we know that she's basically the best. There's a scroll of them being happy together, which is awesome. But we don't have evidence of that actually happening until the very end. Which aspect of her even... Yeah, I remember that. Then there's this. It's just being a dick. Hold on. Wei Ying punches the shit out of him, right? Yeah. Deservedly, I do want to see that punch, just because it's really satisfying. And... Oh! Out of nowhere. Pop. Sends him flying like 4 feet. Get wrecked. All for that. Love it. Also, that fabric is freaking gorgeous. We've seen that shot before a couple of times. Haven't seen this one, and it's also beautiful. So here we are at the hunting grounds. Are you unwilling to be with me? Fine, I will force you. And then they start walking away, and then snake out of fucking nowhere. And a really cool image of... Whew, really cool image. Giant snake shadow. Nom Nom. And Wei Ying comes in, uses his demonic awesomeness to bash the snake away, and then he shoots him in the eye with a few arrows, which is awesome. And then this fucking guy, who we've met earlier through a different memory thing, his spirit, using inquiry. And he's being a dick, because he is. And mostly he's just being a dick to Wei Ying, which, like, it makes sense. Yeah, you're an arrogant bastard for thinking you're an upstart. You dumb upstart, but of course he can back it up. And then Arshiji comes in and is like, nah, not worth it. And then does some nice, subtle dialogue twisting around to make him apologize. And then this, I expected to be a tear, but it appears to be sweat. Really unknown which of the above. And then this is on a whole other level of what the fuckery. We're in Lotus Pier. The child emerges. He reaches out for it, and there is blood on his hand. Sees the blood, and suddenly the vision turns dark. This becomes a very bad acid trip. I really like this effect. It's not the first time we've seen it. So is this what he's experiencing as he's taking the curse upon himself? Because that was the idea that I got here, was that he was just becoming a hate sink for this curse. And having some kind of hallucinatory vision because of it. And then all of the water becomes blood, and there is blood underneath, and there is blood everywhere, and there are dead people underneath. I guess this is his doing, apparently. How much of this is symbolism? How much of this is a real thing that happened? And then he smiles, says words that we're not allowed to hear, although it appears that he is, mortally wounded. And this is his father. Jinling's father. Lotus dripping with blood, strong symbolism, as his Shiji of the Lotus speaks to him. And then we get this scene, which we saw, I believe, in the very first episode, and she just spilling forth her life essence, and he weeps. And then the vision fades as he screams out, "No." And it becomes normal again. So this is a second chance story on two fronts. We've got the second chance love story with Lanjan, and now we have a chance for forgiveness story with Jinling. But we still don't quite exactly understand what it is that Wei Wuxian did that would require forgiveness from him. Like, we're building to this. We understand that Jinling hates Wei Wuxian. We got that in the last episode when he pretty much assaulted the Taoist is what we're referring to him as. The guy with the drawings of the Yiling Patriarch. When he assaulted him, he hates anybody who mentions Wei Wuxian's name. So we're building to that, but we still don't have an explanation of what Wei did. I guess that's the peak of the mystery, or the core of the mystery. Certainly interesting. I'm just a little bit confused, because there are elements here that are a little bit confusing. Namely, Daddy Jin's bullshit. I don't get it. Also, why is Wei Wuxian considered responsible for the death of his Shiji, who we know that he would not hurt unless there were extreme extenuating circumstances? Was he just a scapegoat for a greater terror? I don't know. I don't know yet. I guess that's the reason to keep watching, isn't it? Okay. Where is the unclean realm, and what is the unclean realm? Confused by that. Just not sure. Simon the Leaf Buddy, I wrote that down just as a note for later, so that I remember that his name is Simon the Leaf Buddy. Man-Eating Castle, Maze Array, some cool stuff. Okay, let's go look at the cool stuff that happens here in the castle. Because we find the sword, and this is a cool scene. I like the way that they did the lighting on his hair. It's really cool. Switching the edges to a light, it looks like a light gray. Creates a really interesting effect. Compass goes out, goes crazy. He lights up all the things. There's a coffin there, and it appears to only contain this saber, this sword, which is probably cursed and probably bad. We find the answer to a puzzle by using inquiry, find where Jinling is, pull him out. He has been cursed by what? We don't know. And then, as we are looking around, shit starts to go whack. So when does the music kick in? It's already there. But it's building. And then it becomes badass. Yeah, let's I want to see that again. Running, jumping. Redness. Becomes like a bolt of redness with these cool tree tentacle things, roots, reaching out and grasping for him. Bouncing around. The dynamic of the camera is like really cool. The extent to which the camera is dynamic, that's what I mean. Great sense of motion and speed and traversing a lot of space in a very short period of time as these things are chasing you. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Awesome. The way his hair flows behind him and the robes flow behind him. So cool. And out we go in a flash of light. Cool. So he seals the curse mark for a moment, and then we go back into the memory. Okay. Okay. That is some weird stuff. And then in the post-credit scene, we have essentially a confession as she turns away. Since it was not his idea and he contradicts her, no, it was my idea. I want you here. And then he turns beet red and runs away like a little boy. This also doesn't gel with either of the other things that he's been... We're missing pieces here. That's the only explanation that I can think of, is that we're missing significant pieces, and intentionally so, because that's part of the mystery. Okay. Let's close this episode. I'm gonna do a resyncy thingy, and then we will dive into episode 5. How about that? Yeah. See you in a moment. All right, welcome back. We are ready to go for episode 5 of Modazushi. I would like some answers, please. That would be really nice, please, and thank you. We'll see. In any case, if you're using the timer-based version, get it ready, because the timer's coming at ya. I shouldn't have more tea. It's too late in the day. Yep. Yep. Probably a good idea. Nicotine. Also a good idea. For me, not for anybody else. Untamed. Okay. So, Jinling recovering. He wasn't conscious during any of this, right? Or does he have some memory of it? He has some memory of it. Okay. Ooh, tea. Oh. Yeah, he brought him back. Now he knows. I forgot. I didn't even mention that. He fucking knows. Eh. Cares about him. Yeah, but it's hard right now. Hmm. Hmm. Is that the hand? Oh, hi. Thanks, Wenning. Please don't die, Wenning. Again. Oh. Nope. He did take the curse upon himself. Hmm. Collateral damage. Bye. Kinda. I mean, not for long. That transition from the tensest shit to comedy. Okay. Okay. Did say he was a spiritual beast type thing. Oh, hi, Jinling. You're fine. Hmm. Hmm. I got some tricks. Different version, same tune. If only you do. He's right. Hmm. Gotta love a good reputation. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, that is a cute little puppy. Yeah, he knows why. Okay, that's pretty cute. They just want to be friends. Eventually, they do become friends. But then, what the heck? Oh. Oh. Oh shit, she's the cutest. Must head pat. Oh, that's not good. I mean, it's really good and really cute, but that's because that's how we make it hurt. Hmm. It's more than nothing. I believe it. You sound a lot like your other uncle. Just a little bit arrogant. Left the flute? Oh, yeah. Brother mine. Oh, no, it's Wending. Okay, good. Hey, buddy. Nope. That's the sister doctor, right? What happened to him? Oh. Enslaved? They enslaved all of the Wens? Enemy within, eh? This fucking guy. Thank you. Yeah. Don't fuck with me. He's already dead. Hardened yeah, that's a grandmother and a child, fam. Oh. Couldn't save him. It's a bad day for Rain. Your head, buddy. Raise him and imbue him with energy, with power, and turn him into your own tool. Out of rage. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now. Uh-oh. Yeah, let him go. They're human. That's how. Ended up like what? Boy. Why do I get the vibe that you just want it for yourself, boy? And as if you have the... Okay. You seem a little power hungry, boy. Whew. You should not have done that. Lan? Hi. Hmm. There we go. Absolve them from guilt. Bring it. That's what I do. How many dead bodies did he say there were? Mm-hmm. And the Ghost General is awakened. And an enemy is made. Wow. You could have just hurt Lajan. Why would you do this? You broke some of his strings. To get away. So, is this the conflict that ends at I forgot the place. The burial mounds? Burial mounds. It's just trying to protect them. Yeah. Wow, that is a lot of seals. They're just people. They're just people. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He helped you like 7 times in a row. A lot. He also kept you from being caught, and then kept you from being caught again. So what? Thank you. Man, Wei Ying is just punching people like the best snap out of it punches in these 2 episodes. And you'll die for it. And he will. Never once did I betray my ideals. No responsibility for you and yours. So he is the patriarch of Yiling. Okay. Oh. So that's why it was sundered in the... That would be good to know. Nie? That? Maybe. What are they trying to do to him? Lan? Lan and Jin. But who at Lan? The old man who didn't want them to fight, and the young man who shot him when they were trying to get away from the turtle. without Lanjan's knowledge. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Is that new? I think that's new. That's not. Maybe I'm just forgetting it. Is there another after credits on this one? Doesn't look like it. Just, yeah, alright, we'll stop here. Okay. So the first thing that comes to mind is that right there, and I happen to just click on it. Nice. Not once did I betray my principles. And that explains so much about this episode. And this episode explains so much of the pieces that are missing. Don't get any of the pieces in like the Jin Shiji romance thing that I would really like to know about, but at present I can't get hung up on that. What we do come to understand is how did Wei Ying become the Yiling patriarch? And asked and answered. How did he get Wen Ning? Asked and answered. By doing what was right against all the other clans. And I gotta say, I mean, if you're gonna make a hero who is hated by those around him, this is the way to do it. Have him follow his principles when everyone else tells him it's not worth it. That's good writing. That's interesting. Have him choose to make himself an outcast and bring the wrath of all of the clans down upon him because he knows it's right. And this also it adds so much weight to the salvation that they received from Wen Ning, because he did a whole lot going, and you know what? You could even say that he died for his own principles to an extent. He helped Wei Ying and Jiang Chang when they had nobody to turn to, simply because they were kind to him once, because Wei Ying was kind to him once about the archery. Helped them, and yet was killed. So Wei Ying can't turn his back upon him. Not when his sister, who saved their lives, came back begging for his help. Begging to save her brother. He arrives, it's too late, and he does the only thing he can. He allows Wei Ying, he allows Wen Ning vengeance of a sort by reanimating him. Out of pity and love. But doing so means the ire of the Jin is upon him. He could have walked away, but not while this line was in his head. Not once did I betray my principles. He would have had to betray himself to do so. So it was a no-win scenario. And so he takes the remnants of the Wen, the innocence of the Wen, up to the Yiling burial mounds and becomes an outcast and thus the patriarch of his own sect. But war is coming to his doorstep. This explains why the war occurred. And it does appear to me that the leader of the Jin is extremely power hungry. Very much a young Wen Rohan in the making. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So let's skim this episode. I think that's the core of the really interesting stuff here. So, awakens. Man, okay, this moment when he takes this sip of the tea, it's almost as though he's disgusted by the taste of it, but that's not it. There's distaste in just the movement of his lips, and it is toward Mojuanyu or Wei Wuxian. There's character there in all of his actions. And then when he steps forth, yeah, kneel before my parents' graves. Hello. And the ripple of wind through his clothes and hair, pretty awesome. Faithful old dog. Out onto the streets, grab ya. The curse is spreading, so he has potentially cursed himself by taking that away from Jinling. And then Fairy, who is a good doggo, but he hates doggos of all kinds. Oh man, and then we get this freaking flashback. I gotta say, the way that they draw children in this show is like the cutest thing in the freaking world. They're way too cute, and this whole sequence is way too cute. And yeah, Jogchog has a bit of a temper and is kind of a dick. And then we meet her, as she's the fucking cutest, and also already the best person in the universe. Freaking love her. And this is all wonderful and also horrible because I know how this show operates sometimes, and that is just the setup so that when they stick the knife in it hurts more. Mm. And thank you and I'm sorry. Then he apologizes. I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to say them. I'm trying to say I'm sorry. And he's apologizing for so much more than he lets on. But he says, I'm apologizing for saying what I said to you. That thought that ripples through your mind. The thing you've been taunted with since you were a child. That he knows now because he saw into his memories. That's a pretty powerful scene. And then it's true that I had no mother to teach me, but I'll show you. I'll show them all. I'm so much better than everyone. And he just looks at him with this knowing smile like, yeah, you show him, buddy. I've been down that path, but you could do it the right way. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Finds the flute. And then, what on earth have they done to you? And we flash through some moments of Wen Ning being cool, and we turn our attention to this moment 15 years ago. Please save him. And they are working everybody to death, literally. He's gonna brand a fucking child. These damn Wen dogs. What crimes they're guilty of. Being a Wen is enough of a crime. Yo, fuck you. Fuck you. The sins of a few do not echo out into the many. Gorgeous scene. And the rage. It's good that they instilled the audience with as much of a resentful rage as Wei Ying shows here. Because Wen Ning was a good boy, and he didn't deserve that. But that guy, that fat dude in yellow deserves what he gets. For sure. I straight up thought when he reaches out and grabs him by the throat, I thought he was going to rip his throat out. I wish he had. And then Granddaddy Jin comes in and is a dick. He also looks like Wen Rohan, which doesn't help instill a lot of trust in him in my mind. Corrupts the spirit, you've lost your influence. Right, he's manipulating those around him already. Yeah, perhaps you think that since they've been annihilated, you could step in. Capturing and killing. You want me to hand over the amulet, this source of power? I don't fucking think so. Not to you. You've proven yourself unworthy. So he goes to attack the bridge. This is so cool. The way they do this is so great. When he disperses things with Jitsuan? Jitsuan? Whatever. Ah, so awesome. And the rain stops. Yeah, we share amicable relationships, and he's like, well, he's threatening the reputation of the clan, right? And so he distances himself from the clan. I'm not acting on their behalf. I am acting alone. They have nothing to do with this, and his fate is sealed in that moment. How audacious of you! That's pretty much everything. That's pretty much all that anybody ever says to Wei Ying at this point. Is just like, you're so arrogant. You're audacious. How dare you talk above your station? Well, he's right. So fuck you. And then we get some freaking awesomeness, and even when it's in the background, it's just ongoing dope choreography and thought out fighting. It's just awesome. So, again, Wei Wuxian becomes the evil to stop the evil. Yeah, and then here we go. Clan leader Zhang. Look at his hubris. He never respected you. Knows just how to play him. So he goes off with those words echoing in his head and finds not a warband or a resistance, just a bunch of people trying to survive and him enabling them to. Where is Wen Ning? He's tied up and held down. Do you think I had a choice? Don't forget who saved us. Yeah, they were not involved. They saved lives. As soon as you oppose them, you're the worst. Can you be a law yourself? No. That's fine, I'll protect myself, but he can't. Not against what's coming. No longer their concern. He destroyed the amulet by his own hand, which I think we see a symbol of in the OP. And then we dive into Wen Ning's memory and we find... Well, that's the head of the Nie, right? Or is he Jin? Uncertain. There are Gusulan there, and there are Jin there. And there are Zhang there. Is that... It's a different saber, right? That's not the one that was locked up. No, it has a different handle. Unless it is. The progress. Shink. Okay. Man, there are so many layers to this. There's the layer of, like, mystery, figuring out what happened 15 years ago, coming back and solving your own murder, in a sense. And then there's the layer of the romances that could not be, and not understanding them. And then there's the layer of the friendships that faltered because of the path you chose, and getting a second chance at them. And then there's the layer of this child who was left fatherless and motherless, and people say it's your fault, but we, the audience, don't know why yet. There's so many interesting layers to it. It's good. That's good. That's that good stuff. Okay, well, it's getting late, so I'm gonna have to wrap for the evening. But this was a hell of a pair of episodes. some really interesting sequences. A bit reminiscent of at least last episodes was a bit reminiscent of the first time experiencing the resentful energy, or the time when he falls into the lake. It's flashes of things that will come to bear later. I'm interested in seeing when that happens, for sure. But as I said, I think that's time to wrap for the day. So I've been Teeaboo. This has been Modazushi episodes 4 and 5. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we do. I don't know how many we'll do next week. Is the last episode any longer? No, all three are the same length. So maybe we'll knock out all three next week. No promises, but we'll see. In any case, that's gonna be it for me. So peace.